What's up YouTube, Davion here with another division preview. Now it's time to move on to the Western Conference. Although I've covered all of the Eastern Conference divisions, there are still 3 other divisions in the West. I'll start with the Pacific Division, which features 2 teams that fans will be keeping a close eye on all season. The Pacific Division consists of the Warriors, the Kings, the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Suns. The Warriors are the defending champions after sweeping the Cavs last season. They made one of the biggest, well in my opinion, free agency signings this summer, especially if this player is healthy in his return. The player I'm referring to is DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins is one of the best, if not the best, big men of today's game. This signing helps keep the Warriors on top in the Western Conference that's constantly improving. So, this was the right move at the right time. The Warriors lost players such as JaVale McGee, who went to the Lakers, Zaza Pachulia, who went to the Pistons, and David West, who retired. Right now, with them being the defending champs and with the addition of Cousins, I think the Warriors will be first in their division and first in the West. The Sacramento Kings went 27-55 and finished 12th in the West. They received the second pick of the 2018 draft, where they drafted Marvin Bagley III. He is one of the 5 additions to the Kings. He'll be joining guys such as De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and Willie Cauley-Stein, which could be a nice start of establishing a core for the Kings. They'll probably have 1 or 2 more years as a lottery team, but I think with the right pieces they'll become something. Next up is the Lakers. All eyes are on the Lakers this season, well, at least to an extent. They picked up LeBron James, who will be playing alongside guys like Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and then they also picked up guys like Lance Stevenson, Rajon Rondo, Michael Beasley, and JaVale McGee. You could arguably say they're in a win now mentality, hence why the guys like Rondo and Stevenson are in the 1-year deals. The Lakers went 35-47, which placed them at 11th in the West. This year is a turnaround, they're playoff bound, and could be a decent seed this year. Some might have them as the team to beat the Warriors, but I think it's too soon to say. But what I will say is I'm looking forward to the Warriors vs Lakers games this year. The Clippers went 42-40 and finished 10th last year. This was a pretty solid record, and it shows how competitive the West was last year. They brought in 7 players such as Marcin Gortat and Luke Bahamute, and they lost DeAndre Jordan, who went to the Mavericks, and Austin Rivers, who they traded to the Wizards. I think the Clippers will regress a bit, but it may or may not be a bad thing. Their name keeps getting thrown around with players such as Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard as players they're interested in going after, or players that they're targeting, however way you want to look at it. They might have a shot, especially if they can bring in both of them, or they can bring in Kawhi and maybe somebody else, not necessarily Jimmy Butler. They can make it happen. We'll see how it pans out. The final team of this division is the Phoenix Suns. The Suns went 21-61 last year, had the worst record of not only the West, but the entire league. They received the first pick, which they used to draft DeAndre Ayton, a big man who attended the University of Arizona. I saw a bit of him in the summer league and a tiny bit in the preseason, and I like his game. I think the Suns did the right thing in selecting him. The Suns also brought in Ryan Anderson, who they acquired in a trade with the Rockets. They gave up Brandon Knight and Marquise Chris to get Anderson. Trevor Ariza, who they signed in the free agency. Mikal Bridges, who they received in the draft after the 76ers traded him. And the Suns also signed Jamal Crawford a few days ago. The Suns will be better this year. Once Devin Booker is back, which I think he'll be playing in the Suns season opener, and him and Ayton are able to play together, I think it'll go well. Alright, that wraps up the Pacific Division. I'd rank this division the Warriors, then the Lakers, the Clippers, Suns, and the Kings. Alright, see you next time.